What's up, everybody, and welcome to race number 2 of the NASCAR Truck Series here at Atlanta. So look in the bottom right hand corner. We are starting towards the back of the pack here in 30th, but as you also see, 135 laps. So 35 laps longer than Daytona, but a shorter track. And Atlanta's newly paved, so it does run more like a super speedway. So there's a lot of opportunities to make up track position. Stages are 30, 30, and then 75. So pretty long race. Definitely a lot of opportunities to get points. So you can run just about 60 laps. I do not know if that'll be able to go all the way. But as we get set to go green here at Atlanta, 135 laps, race number 2 of the 23 race season is officially underway in a slow start in this outside lane. I want to try and move, get inside maybe the top 25 as quick as I can. I don't know how fast I can do it. Join the bottom lane. The bottom lane checks up. A pretty big checkup. We get to the outside just in time. It looks like the 41 Bailey Curry slid down and caused a checkup. So that's going to give us some positions. Now this outside lane really starting to fade. Unlike Daytona, nobody wants to take it 3 wide. Everybody's just really content where they are right now. Might go 3 wide around the outside. I don't know if it will stick. So we actually get into some contact with the wall. Through the tri-oval. Now Matt Mills slides up in front of us. He slides down back to the bottom. We are still 3 wide contact. And into the wall again. I mean, yeah, there's just no room to make any moves. Try and get up to the pack. I see the space in front of Jennifer Jo Cobb. So we get tangled with her. Forces us under the white line. Or the white and red line. Got a huge gap in the pack and a huge checkup in front of us, going to allow us to get almost inside the top 20 now. So we do gain some positions here as we complete lap 8. It's like the 38 is gonna try and look out 3 wide. We're gonna take the middle. That's just gonna be a free position right there. Looks like there could be more 3 wide in front of us. But a lot of checking up here in the outside lane. Now we are clear. We're going to move into the inside lane. Take advantage of the gaps. Now riding along Kevin Harvick here. 20 laps to go in the stage. I don't know what it is, but I mean, it's feeling like a quick race. We are clear inside outside. I don't know if Kevin Harvick wants to make it 3 wide. Bailey Curry definitely wanted us to make it 3 wide. He's trying to force his nose into us. Norm Benning here. We clear Kevin Harvick. Looks like we may even clear 17 Taylor Gray as we do. Gonna allow us to move up to the outside. Maybe even clear Norm Benning. Now we move inside the top 20. Looks like we may have gone 3 wide racing. Up ahead. 71 Raja Korea. I think that's his name. He's known to be a little bit of an aggressive driver. Outside lane. Big checkup. That's going to send us all the way to the back of the field. We might even have some damage to our car or to our truck. But 26th to last halfway through the stage. I mean, we were set up good to be able to get some points in stage 2, maybe even in stage 1. But now all that track position is lost just by one simple checkup. Looks like that 11 is slow because they are holding up this outside lane. Yeah, that outside lane really just can't get, looks like it just can't get anything going. And this whole entire bottom lane. Except for a small little check up there. I mean, it was going smooth. So we're back up in the 25th. Looks like they might be 3 wide up there for the race lead. At least for second. Marco Andretti is going to take us 3 wide as he bumps to the outside. And that inside lane gets a huge checkup, so does the outside lane. Everybody's checking up. So we'll continue to be 3 wide, even checking up in the tri-oval. We finally clear Marco Andretti. Brett Holmes might be having some problems. He's slowing up. That lead pack looks to be pulling away from some of us back here. Starting to look like not so much of a super speedway. As we go through turns 3 and 4. As we come to the line, 10 laps to go here in stage 1. Almost wanted to go down to the bottom. The 11 wasn't there. Now Ty Majeski takes where I was going to go on the bottom. Still haven't entered the top 20 yet, but we've been just outside for a couple of laps now. Now in a checkup car in the wall. 33, Lawless Allen. I mean, you just can't check up like that in front of me, and I'm sick of it. It's been every turn now. We're going to get a huge run down the backstretch here. We're going to take that into turns 3 and 4 with us. I mean, we're running 6/10 a lap faster than the leader back here. As we finally enter the top 20. Go to the bottom. Dean Thompson, right in front of us. Comes down, but as we come to the line, 5 laps to go here in stage 1. We're gonna split the middle here. We're gonna force the 11 to go to the outside. So now we see the inside opens up. Somehow Jennifer Jo Cobb, I think she started maybe in last. She's all the way up here in the top 15 with us. 3 laps to go in the stage. Look at this run the inside lane gets. We might end up getting points here. We get a little loose, save it, don't spin, 2 laps to go. Down the backstretch. I mean, look at this inside lane. We are just hauling ass. Approach the last lap here, stage 1. Looking to try and get top 5. I mean, we were fighting for most of the stage to get in the top 20, and now we fight for a top 5. Thought about going to the outside, we'd stay in the inside. Now we pull to the outside and we don't get it. Caution flag flies. So Ty Majeski will win stage 1. Pit road's open. Who knows who's gonna go? Looks like there are some. They're taken up. Almost everybody's gonna go, so we're gonna go too. Yeah, it looks like everybody's going. Make it. I don't even know where a pit box is at. We do have some optional repairs. They're gonna stay optional. Looks like we got a good pit stop. We're gonna come out 4th. Looks like a car did, Wallace Allen did go a lap down. So stage 2 will end at the completion of lap 63. So it'll be 29 green flag laps. and then a long stage 3. But a pretty clean, no caution first stage. And so we can go 61 laps. So if you don't pit, so we're not gonna pit at the end of stage 2. And then we're gonna ride it out until our fuel runs out. Probably be a green flag pit stop. We're gonna turn this into a 2-lapper. Or a 2-pit stopper. But when we go back to green, we'll have 29 laps of green flag racing. So it's going to be a late jump here. Did not time it the best. That inside lane really working. Here down the backstretch, we push Stewart Friesen to the race lead. I think Ty Dillon's going to come out of turns 3 and 4 with it. But now, running in the top 5, we're stuck to this outside. I mean, there's no room for us to change lanes. Unless we want to start a 3rd lane, but I don't think anybody will go there. We get Ty Majeski into the wall. I tried pushing him, he didn't like it, he gets loose. And up into the wall was Ty Majeski. That's all I thought about it, but Matt Crafton really closes the gap. I thought about it again, but William closes the gap, just can't get down to the bottom lane, and that's where I want to be. It's like, finally now, able to file in. Big move to the inside. That's going to move us back inside the top 5. 45 gets loose. We're going to take that position. But the front 2 cars look to be pulling away from the rest of the pack. They don't go too far as we catch them. Try and give Brett Moffitt a little shove. Going down into turn 3, I don't think he liked that one too much. They all move to the inside, or to the outside. It's going to give us the inside. 43 is not going to come down, and we're going to fight for the race lead here at Atlanta. We're going to easily get it. So for the first time, we have the lead here at Atlanta. As I don't know if I should be worried, but we pulled quite a far away from the pack. And yeah, they're catching us. I'm gonna have to try and throw a block here. I mean, but we got a huge push coming down into the turn. Under 20 laps to go here in stage 2. Try and ride the bottom. It's not gonna work. Throw a block here. We're gonna go back up top. I don't think you guys know this, but in NASCAR Heat 5, never lost a race at Atlanta. It doesn't matter. Truck Series, Xfinity Series, Cup Series, online. I never lost a race at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I don't know what it is here, but it looks like our skill continued here into iRacing and into the Truck Series. So we are out front. Took the nose in a little. I mean, but we have no help on this outside lane, so yeah, they're gonna pull away here in the turn. See if we can get a little side draft. That just results in us going up the track. Here we get a little run going into the turns, but finally, Ty Majeski, who we actually put into the wall earlier, clears us. We're actually going to join the bottom lead. Ty Majeski out on his own. And he's really going to die down after that. No help on the outside lane. We're going to stay here pushing the bottom. I had to let off a little bit, so Ben Rhodes, I mean, he's kind of in the middle, and I knew Chase Purdy was not slowing down. It's like Chase Purdy got a little loose there. So now it's just me and Ben Rhodes out here in front. We're going to try and push him, pull away from this pack. Don't think that's how it works. Yeah, just here they come. Chase Purdy coming with a lot of steam. He's got a huge run and a push. Out of turns 3 and 4. Or out of turns 1 and 2. Looks like he'll join us. He's going to go to the outside, but with no help. Don't know how that will work. Yeah, he just dies out, but that allows the other cars to catch up. You gotta throw a block here. I don't know why Ben Rhodes is checking up in the middle of the turn. But 10 laps to go in stage 2. We're gonna try and win this thing. But we need it just to be us and Ben Rhodes. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be right, but I don't think they will peak. But we're gonna give Ben Rhodes a bumper. That's gonna move us to the race lead, but with no help. Tyler Ankrum and Thad, they're gonna come, and they're gonna come fast. Pause. Into our outside. Thad just gets a little loose. I like running this top lane. That's where we're gonna go. Plus we have Toyota help behind us. So we'll get a huge push. Yeah, like I said, a huge push. Now Ankrum has a huge run. He's gonna get to our inside quarter panel. I mean, luckily we have Christian Eckes behind us. We almost get a little loose there. But look at this inside lane go. And Ankrum will slide right in front of us. Looked like he was going out wide. I don't know what he was doing. We get a little loose. Good thing we are able to save it. I'm gonna give Tyler Ankrum a shot here. He's gonna be able to clear the bottom with that shot. We're able to clear the bottom. I cannot stick the bottom though. So yeah, that's just how you gotta push him. You just gotta give him some little shots. But 5 laps to go here in stage 2. We're not going to make our move to the final lap. Kevin Harvick, he really mastered Atlanta until it got paved, and then he hasn't really done anything. We're not going to be able to go to the bottom. Tyler Ankrum will. So we actually squeeze him to the bottom, force him to check up. A little bit of a dick move, but that is okay. 3 laps to go as it starts to turn nighttime. I mean, a little bit here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And Lawless Allen, I don't know how, but he's up here. One lap down. I mean, this is why I like the outside lane. Just barely able to clear they got our corner a little bit. But to the outside we go. A little scrape on the wall, that's no big deal. Might actually be a big deal. You're at 2 laps to go. And there's a caution. I didn't even throw that. iRacing did. Who knows what happened? We'll check that out at the end. That's going to end the stage under yellow. So Tyler Ankrum, congratulations. He gets his first stage win of the season. Pit road's open. I don't expect anybody to come down. We are not going to come down. We gotta go hard on the brakes. It's like, some cars are going down, most are staying out. Looks like Daniel Dye was involved. Take a look here, see if we can tell by the standings. You know, Daniel Dye's back on the lead lap. Lawless Allen, he's a couple laps down. So that ends stage 1, Tyler Ankrum. So this will move Lawless Allen to 2 laps down. So we know Daniel Dye was involved. I don't know if it multiple cars, single cars. I mean, but right when we got a run, I mean, we honestly could have won this stage. But like I said, we're good at Atlanta. I expect a top 10 finish here, and so far, it's looking like we're gonna get that. So when we go racing, it will be 70 laps. We'll be just about halfway. Starting in second. Here we go, getting ready for the restart. 70 laps. As we get a really slow restart. I mean, really slow. Ty Majeski takes over these outside lane. The almost I could have and I probably should have moved into the inside lane. We got a good 25 more laps. So we'll probably pit around 85, 90 to go. And then, yeah, and then by then that should be our last pit stop. Daniel Dye coming down right now. Looks like he needs a little more repairs. But could we see some green flag pit stops come into play? Big checkup coming out of the corner. Majeski got a little too close to the wall. He didn't want to hit it. As he does get into the wall in that corner. That's going to give us a run. We split them 3 wide because we are like that. And now we get contact. We are able to save it. He's able to save it. I thought we were clear. So we're freezing. I mean, that's a dickhead move. Killing all our momentum. So we're still getting loose. In the corners of 3 and 4. But look at that. That inside lane is too powerful right now. There's nothing we can do here on the outside. Except maybe take it 3 wide. Maybe it works. We haven't cleared them yet. Still haven't cleared them. Maybe we do it going into the corner. We do. Now Christian Eckes wants to hop to our outside. It's going to move us right behind Timmy Hill. Timmy Hill, winner of the date of last week's race at Daytona. Strong start is now he's up here in the top 5. Gonna give him a little bumper, move him out the way. I cannot run this outside lane. And Williams is gonna give us the outside lane. Big checkup. It's like Daniel Dye now. Well, he doesn't cause some problems, and he does. I don't know who that was, but he checked up right in front of me, and I did not brake. Now we catch Stuart Freeze, and I had all the momentum. We're gonna come around the outside. I thought about pushing, that's why I checked up. And that just killed all the momentum. So we are back to fighting side by side for the race lead. About 15 laps of fuel left. We'll probably go to lap 90. Just trying to get that outside lane to work. I mean, I have no help though. Now can we clear? Yes we can, and Brett Moffitt's gonna come with us. I don't know if we are both clear. So we almost get turned. Or we almost turn. Daniel dies right here. I don't know why. I mean, get this guy out of here, please. Almost want to pit sooner. These tires really go to waste. A lot faster here at Atlanta than last week at Daytona. I am finding it a bit easier to hold our line now. So can we get clear so we're freezing? Yes, we do. We're gonna try not to spin. We're going up the track. And Daniel dies leading that outside lane. We're gonna give him the outside lane. We're not even gonna contest to block him. Yeah, definitely in turns 3 and 4, I feel like you have to get somewhat off the gas. But 80 laps completed. 55 more to go. We're just watching under 10 laps to go. We're gonna give Stuart Friesen the lead. I want to save just some little bit of fuel because we can make it, but I want to have good tires all the way to the end of the race. So I'm gonna check up, and we're just gonna hop right behind the 32 here. Brett Holmes. He's gonna go to the outside, so we're just gonna hop behind Toyota teammate Stuart Friesen. Try and save as much fuel as we can. Because if we can push it to pit lap 95, that's only 40 laps then, instead of 50. Or 45, so 5 laps, but 5 laps on these tires makes a bigger difference than you guys think. But you can tell these guys are also feeling the tires, but You don't want to pit alone. I know it's a shorter track, but the draft is important. So we'll go as far as we need to, or as far as we can. Looks like it will be right at lap 90. But 50 laps left. 85 down, 55 left. Right now, 85 down, 50 left. Looks like we're pulling up on Lawless Allen. So now Super Friesen takes us to the outside lane. It almost leaves us to dry. Luckily we can come back in. We are not leading this race. It is something I am sticking to. But 3 wide behind us. Look at here. First time that we're not involved in making it 3 wide. So you just got sucked into the middle. We got 5 laps of fuel left, so we haven't increased it. We may be pitting on lap 92. I think we're gonna have to pit around lap 92, 93. Which is fine. That's when all these other cars should be pitting. Because not only do we need fuel, but tires. We haven't pitted for tires. It's our last pit stop, and now we are leading the outside lane. Super Friesen gives up the lead. Maybe he wants to save some fuel. That's all wiggling. He might be almost out of gas. He might be out of gas. Big slow up here. We almost get turned. This 32, I mean, they were loose for about 5 seconds. 2 laps of fuel left. We might have to pit alone. So we got 2 laps of fuel right now. We're gonna come by it next lap. Hopefully others come too. Unless we do get a caution. No, other cars are coming in too. They all have the same strategy as us. So we will not be alone. Make sure I brake. As that's actually our best pit stop. Pull in. So far this season. We don't want any of those optional things. Here's the leaders come to lap us. They still all have to pit. Right. Get out in front of Jennifer Jo Cobb here. So green flag pit stops underway here at Atlanta. I wonder how all this will play out. We might be a little behind. But now it's starting to look like old Atlanta here again. We gotta go under the line. What moves? That could have ended really bad. We sit here in 16th. Leaders are bad. Did we fuel the car all the way? Because we cannot make it right now, so we're gonna have to save some fuel. What happened? We did not fuel all the way. As I think some people still haven't pitted. They are a lap ahead of us. Top 5 has yet to pit. As we catch the pack, we can just sit here and try and save some fuel. Unless these were the 5 that pitted at the caution, but I don't know why they didn't just come pit with us. We're back with the pack, so we're gonna save fuel. I mean, purposely just sitting back here, saving fuel. Trying to make sure that we can go all the way. One way to do it is just not go full throttle. But Ty Dillon here is the race leader. So we are back on the lead lap. Yeah, there's 14 cars on the lead lap. We were the last one. We are the last car on the lead lap. So I do gotta make sure we stay with this pack, because we are losing them. A couple tenths of a second per lap. So it's just harder to save fuel. But a big checkup, I think that 27 got into the wall a little bit. Maybe the one car got it. William got into his back bumper too. Who knows? But we are definitely one of the slowest cars on track. Due to saving fuel. This 38 car gets way loose. You can see them swinging everywhere. Kind of like that. Let Ben Rhodes pass, slide on the bottom. All we need to do is stay with the pack till about 10-5 to go and then really push. So we got about 1 lap of fuel extra. We can just make it to the end of the race. Who knew we'd have to save fuel? I thought, I don't think they fueled our car all the way. I think I went early. I think that's what it was. 'Cause they weren't done with our pit stop when we went, because I didn't want to get left behind in the draft. Lawless Allen, he's a couple laps down riding here. I think he's about 4. They still have not pitted. But I'm pretty sure that they have to. If not, I mean, that's just genius on their part. I think they would. Yeah, because that's like 80, 90 laps that they're going without pitting, and that's just impossible. Alright, 11 car gets into the wall there. 25 laps to go. We got 26 and a half, so we are saving fuel slowly but steadily. So we reach back in the top 10 now. I mean, if I was Tony Stewart and them, I would have pitted. Because now they're going to possibly go one lap down. So we're both back on the lead lap, even though we're at 30 seconds. Even though they're in our pack, they're probably going to go one lap down. I actually don't know if you can go under the line or not at Atlanta. I know you used to before they repaved it, but I'm not sure now since they repaved it. But this is a more enjoyable Atlanta, I gotta say. Race-wise, I don't know about like watching wise. In real life when they race, but here on iRacing it's definitely more enjoyable. We got leader Taylor Gray just behind us. But as we come out of 4 through the tri-oval to the start finish line, 20 laps to go here at Daytona. Now you just start to ask the question, when do they pit? Or if, will they pit? It's that top 5 that pitted at the end of stage 2. And I think us going slower is only slowing, or only saving them fuel. Cause I got out the gas too much there. But if we get a caution, they will definitely pit. And now here they come. 15 laps to go. Or I'm sorry, 16 laps to go. Is Taylor Gray's not gonna come with them? He's actually stuck here on the outside lane. if we keep him here, he's gonna run out of fuel. That could ultimately cause a caution. Now he says he's pitting in, but I don't know how he's gonna make it happen. Slows down back there. Looking for a place to dive into pit road. I mean, there's nowhere. So yeah, he's forced to stay out. Now here we come past Keith Thompson and Ty Dillon. Yeah, their strategy only hurt them. But 15 laps to go. As Taylor Gray heads down to pit road. And that slows that bottom lane up so much. As Tony Stewart. Is it go time now? It might be. Riding in third. We're trying to save some fuel. Now leaving pit road is Taylor Gray. He's gonna get all shuffled to the back of the pack. It looks like he actually helped himself by creating 2 packs. But yeah, so now fight for the lead right in front of us. Now Wallace Allen decides he wants to come down the pit road. He could still have damage he wants to fix. You're outside, we take it. Maybe I was thinking about staying on the inside lane, but honestly that probably would have been better to stay in the inside lane. As we come to the line, 10 laps to go. Check our fuel, we got just enough fuel to make it. I don't know who that was. Tony Stewart. Actually, his strategy worked out for him, but I don't know who that was. They really checked up in front of us. I was not stopping. So look, we might have got right front damage on our truck. Walking behind Brett Moffitt. Brett Moffitt a little push. We are 3 wide. No, never mind. Looked as the 38 wanted to make it 3 wide. I guess he'll hold off. Outside lane, Daniel Dye will come into pit road. Outside lane really slows up. But I'm not making any moves. We're gonna stay with Brett Moffitt here. Give him a huge push going through that turn. There's also a huge run coming down. We're going to block it. Brett Moffitt's going to come in front of us. Slows down just a little. We've been riding up front almost all day, except for stage 1. And stage 2 ended under caution. We got second there. Come to the line. 5 laps to go. We have half a lap. And we can make it right now. Here, 4 laps to go. We won't make our move till about 2 laps to go. You don't want to make it too early. I mean, if I'm Brett Moffitt, I'm not liking the situation I'm in. He probably recognizes that I'm staying behind him on purpose. Now he goes a little too far out. We're going to get a crazy run here down the backstretch. Into the turn. We're going to chop him up, but we're going to have to check up. Two laps to go. Parker Klingerman pits. He cannot make it all the way. And now we make our move to the inside of Brett Moffitt. We can make it all the way on fuel right now. White flag in the air. They're about to chop us up coming through the turns here. We gotta throw a block. We throw another block. It's gonna be on our outside. Can we block it? Yes, we do. 1 lap of fuel left. White flag. Down turns 3 and 4. We block again. And we win at Atlanta. We get it done. So it took 2 races. But like I said, Atlanta is our best track. Though we won here, I mean, the first 3 races are the easiest races to win. So I expected us to have a lot of success. We're gonna come here and break it, or do a little burnout. Actually, I think we just killed the engine.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Yeah, we killed the engine, so no burnout. Oh no, we ran out of fuel. That's what it was. So here is what ended stage 2 early. Right along board, Daniel dying. Actually, hold up. I think it happened right up here. With Bailey Curry. Now they're stacking up way up here. Yeah, just a stack up causes all of this to happen. Daniel Dye goes into the infield and 25 back there. He spins out. Not much of a big wreck, but enough to bring out the caution. But as we look here, Austin Bittenbender gets first win, and that's what I named this season at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Like I said, I expected a top 10, maybe a top 5, but I mean, a win's a win. What can I say about this race? We had a perfect day. We carved through the field and got the job done. Can't wait to bring the trophy back to the shop and celebrate with our guys. Started 30th, and we finished first. It's your top 5. Us, Ben Rhodes, Brett Moffitt, Bailey Curry, Taylor Gray. So now we are ultimately, even though we had 30. Oh, wait, never mind. I read that wrong. 43 points. So we are now 15th with 54 points. 25 points behind uh, first place. But we only have to be top 10. So we're 5 place off playoffs. So 21 races remain. Timmy Hill is still your points leader, and Dorn Benning is your cutoff. So average start 16th, average finish 17th. 21 laps are led in total. But thank you guys for enjoying, and I will see you next week at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.